Did you ever want to be? Did you ever know?
I wanted to go nowhere near the goal, apart from when I was scoring.
Because back then, right? We used to play as a kid. You used to play like goalie when. Did you ever play goalie when? We called it goalie when needed. So no goalkeeper, whoever's near the ball could handball it. Did you play that?
No.
Rush goalie. You played that?
Rush goalie, yeah.
Right, same sort of thing.
Yeah,
right?
rush goalie.
Did you play Wembley? Do you remember the game
Wembley?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you ever go in goal for any of them?
No.
You always get out of it, don't you?
Yeah.
Even when we play over with the boys in the creche, when we play on a Wednesday, I never go in goal. And I can always pull rank. I know, I'm not doing it.
It was, I remember at primary school, it was me and we have 4 other kids against the whole school. And
what?
Yeah.
What?
Against all our classmates and other.
You and 3 others, it's the school.
Yeah, so it was like the 3 best players. Right. And we'll play against probably about 20 kids.
What, same age?
Same age, yeah.
Who's come up with that?
No, just, I don't know, because it wasn't fair otherwise. It was, cause I was,
were you that good?
And then we had another half decent, but and then we'd put the most rubbish guy in goal.
Hold on. When there was the 3 of you, who were the other 2?
A guy called Benjamin.
Benjamin what?
Benjamin Smith.
When did you last speak to Smudger?
Smudger?
Yeah, Benjamin Smith.
I spoke to him about, I think it was about a couple of weeks, maybe a month.
Oh, fine, okay. I thought you were going to say, like, I haven't seen him since I was 9.
No.
How come you still speak to him then?
Because we grew up in Nottingham, Meadows, where we're from.
Still mates
so,
with him?
yeah, all my...
Okay. So you, Benjamin Smith, who was the other fella?
Yeah, I can't remember who else.
Lionel Messi?
No Messi.
All right, but
maybe Ronaldo.
The 3 of you would take on the whole school.
Like, 15, 20 kids. And obviously they didn't have football sense. They were just chasing you around the playground.
Yeah.
And I'd have this one guy, one dope in goal. Paul.
One dope in goal. Can you remember his name? Don't say his name.
Yeah, his name was Kurt Cheddar.
Was it?
Yeah.
The goalkeeper was called Kurt Cheddar.
Yep.
It's a bit cheesy, isn't it?
Kurt
Cheddar.
Yeah.
If your name's Kurt Cheddar and you're in goal for Jermaine Pennant's team, 03717223334. There can't be too many Kurt Cheddars.
No, I can't.
Kurt, let me write that down. Kurt. When was the last time you spoke to Kurt Cheddar?
Oh, school.
Okay, Kurt Cheddar. That'd be great. All right. Yeah. And no chancers. Don't bother because we'll ask you a security question when you come on. Right. Yeah. So when you've been at various football clubs and you've been at a few, right? Who's your goalkeeper? When you got to the first team at Arsenal, who'd your goalkeeper have been then? Would it been
David Seaman.
Okay. So one of the best, right? Name some other keepers that you've been at various clubs.
David James.
Right, okay. I've scored past him, by the way. I don't know if you've seen that goal.
Yeah.
6 weeks ago today, goal of the century.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. David James,
David Seaman, Pepe Reina.
Right, okay, so some big heads, right?
Jersey Dudek.
Do they all have a similarity? Do they all have...
They are all weird.
Are they? All goalkeepers are weird?
I think it's a known fact that goalkeepers are just strange cats. They are very weird. It's like, if this is what I mean, you put weirdos in goal.
I don't think you're selling the goalkeeping area. You put weirdos in goal.
If you want to, back then, if you wanted to be a goalkeeper, there was something missing. To get balls blasted at you, there's something not right.
There was a goalkeeper called John Burridge. You ever heard of John Burridge? Years and years ago. Played for Wolves, played for about 20 clubs. Apparently, even he would say he would go to bed with his football boots on and his gloves. I don't know how true that was, but he just loved being a goalkeeper.
But I just didn't understand it. But now I think it's more appetising to the eye.
I think it is because there's more attributes, right? You've got to be good with
you be getting the goalkeepers going, yeah, giving me.
Yeah.
1-2.
Yeah, you can do that now with goalkeepers.
What I mean?
In fact, if you're listening to the show about 5 minutes ago, you'll know that former Premier League goalkeeper Brad Friedel joined us on Drive to discuss the evolution of the modern-day keeper. He said that kids may now consider playing in goal.
And when the young kids are playing and you're growing up in certain areas, in certain countries, you get a lot of touches on the ball. So you can see other types of individuals that normally wouldn't want to be a goalkeeper all of a sudden may look into it a little bit more.
So that's what Brad Friedel says. I can see that happening. I can see more and more kids thinking it's cool. Let's speak to you lot, the football fan. Mike joins us. Hello, Mike.
Hello, guys. You okay?
I'm great. How are you today? You well?
Yes, I'm very well, thank you. Legendary guys, all the time, listening to you on the way home every day.
That's very kind. That's very kind. Thank you for your kind words, Mike. So are you a goalkeeper, or do you know a child that is a goalkeeper and you've tried to put them off? What's the deal here?
I'm a goalkeeper myself.
Right.
I was a striker in my youthful days, and then when I was about 11, our 11-side goalkeeper actually broke his arm. So we needed a goalkeeper to obviously take his place. And I thought, as an outfielder, I'll go in goal for a laugh, all this time. And I absolutely loved it. Played quite well, and then our normal goalkeeper came back, and our manager said, "Oh no, Mike's doing a better job."
Wow. How old were you then, Mike?
I was about 11 years old.
And you still play keeper now, do you?
Yes. I'm going to turn 34 next month, and I still play now. I play for a team called Ideal, based in Kent. And just absolutely just love it. And as Jermaine said, you have to be a bit crazy to be a goalkeeper, I must say.
Yeah, the goalkeeper union, it's a different breed. They have their own different sets of rules and banter. It's crazy. They have
massively. Even like about a year and a half ago in the cup final, I dislocated my finger in our cup final. Literally just got one of the players to pop it back in, and you just carry on. Like, you're going to get injured. I've been knocked out twice, but literally after playing out on pitch for striker and winger, I actually get more of a buzz saving, a shot which everyone is expecting to go in, and you manage to save it. I get more of a buzz from that for when I used to score goals.
Let me ask you, Mike, just quickly. Do you now? Your favourite players growing up, were they goalkeepers? Do you look out for goalkeepers now?
Well, I actually preferred outfielders back then, and then as I've got older over the years, I watched all clips of Oliver Kahn. Used to be my favourite. He was absolutely insane. But the main point was literally when I said to my dad, who used to come and watch me play, that I'm going to be a goalkeeper, I actually overheard him talk to my mum saying that goalkeepers are basically players who can't play football.
Yeah.
Well, they can now.
What did your mum say? Did she go, whatever, I'm not interested? Or is she a big football fan?
She's not a massive football fan, but she saw me a few games where I play. I got man of the match, blah blah blah, won trophies and stuff like that. And she was like, "You was born to be a goalkeeper."
Oh, that's nice.
And it was a case where something had to happen for me to decide to be a goalkeeper. And then I remember when I started becoming a goalkeeper, she bought me a DVD of an old David Seaman, basically like characteristics to be a goalkeeper. And crazy was one of them. Obviously, you've got to be ultra brave, diving at people's feet. As I said, I've been knocked out twice due to that.
That's great.
Lots of other things. But as obviously goalkeepers, times have changed now. I think obviously me being an outfielder first obviously gave me a bit more of an advantage, obviously with being good with my feet.
I'm a mother of goalkeepers. My eldest son, who's now nearly 18, he was a goalkeeper. He actually won a cup final at the age of 11 with a broken wrist. He played half the game with a broken wrist, which as a mother is not the nicest thing to watch. And then my younger son, who is now 12, has wanted to be a goalkeeper since he was 6. That is all he wants to do. He would do it 24/7. And it's crazy to watch. But the story of the moment is that he asked me for a Mary Earp shirt, and Nike aren't making the goalkeeper shirt
no, they're not.
The Women's World Cup.
Yeah, I said that.
So I can't get him one.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say about that. We touched on it ever so briefly. We're going to talk about it more later on in the show. It's bizarre that Nike, I think Mary Earps has said that she's going to fund it herself.
Well, she offered to fund it herself, but even then they're not making them. They've refused to make them.
Yeah, it's very bizarre. On the official England website, you can't even get a Jordan Pickford England shirt, but you can get them in like JJB or whatever. I don't really understand why they're not selling them. I think Nike have said they don't sell. They're not big sellers, but that's not a reason, is it? Not to put them out because there are kids that want them.
JJB, do you know, sorry, Lord. Do you know that JJB closed about 20 years ago?
Oh, did it? Well, you got to break in to get it. You got to break in. I'm just getting a dog collar from JJB. I'll be back in a minute. Or whatever branded. Oh, your dog's a bit loud, Laura. We can hear it now. Tell Teddy. So how have you got round that problem? What are you going to do?
Well, the thing is, I can't buy him a Mary Earp shirt. He only ever wants goalkeeping shirts. That's all. He literally lives in them, and I can't get one. So it is what it is. But it just seems completely wrong that there are kids like him who want to be keepers or want keeper shirts, and they can't get them.
Yeah, it's very sad because England women's are doing so well for the nation and women's football and football in general. So, Nike should hear this story and say, look, there is young kids out there that do want the shirt.
Yeah.
Get it on the market.
And then Nike should phone us and say, can we have Laura's number? Because we heard her on the show. And then we'll put you in contact and they'll make one for your son, Laura.
Yeah, exactly. A bespoke one. That'd be brilliant. Yeah. And a collar to match for the dog.
Okay, don't push it now. We know you haven't even got a dog. You just popped out for 10 minutes. Peace and quiet. That's what you wanted. Laura, you're a stylist, and what are your kids' names? Give them a little shout out on national radio.
So my eldest one's called Natan and my youngest one's called Sammy.
Okay, cool names as well.
Natan and Sammy.
Yeah, cool. Teddy the dog.
So, exactly.
If he exists, yeah. Laura, have a great weekend. Thanks so much for coming on to Drive.
Laura.
Thanks.
Bye.
There you go. Laura sounds very happy,
Yeah.
and rightly so. Apart from the fact, of course, she can't get this top.
No, it's a shame.
I don't get why Nike are doing it. It can't. Everything can't be about supply and demand.
I know they're that much of a bigger brand. Surely, a few shirts, a few quid down.
You know how they make the money? If Nike come out and say, right, we're going to do a limited run,
limited
5,000.
limited edition.
I'd
Boom.
buy one. Limited, boom, I love it.
Yeah.
It's like, when Arsenal...
I'd buy it, put it on eBay in a year to come.
No, you can't make profit out of it. When Arsenal got their shirts wrong and they got the dates of the unbeaten run, the Invincibles, and they record all the shirts, I was saying, keep them. They'd be worth a fortune if you can't get hold of them.
talkSPORT Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.